Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting live stream. Finally, I was able to get the Langrisser stream to get up and running. So the Langrisser stream, it requests that you change some of your phone settings in order to make it work, and then it doesn't let you change your phone settings while you have a screen overlay. So the way that I normally like to stream games is I open the game through the YouTube gaming app first. So I opened the game through the YouTube gaming app, and then it was like, hey, just hit allow to change a setting. And I'm like, oh, okay, ballin'. So I hit allow, and then it goes, you can't hit allow while the screen overlay is up. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then I get rid of I close the YouTube gaming app, and then I go back into Langrisser, and I click allow, and then it starts showing a screen showing the game's about to start. So then I jump out, and I hit blah blah blah. Hold on a second. Gotta sign in with Google. Okay. Long story short, the game made it more complicated to stream than other games that normally don't do random bullshit that make it where you can't stream at the very beginning. Which is why the stream was almost 20 minutes late. That makes sense. I actually did pick a too generic name for that. That name is also generic, though. I'm very surprised that wasn't chosen. Let me get the live chat up for this. I don't know how to feel about this game. It took a hot minute for it to fully install. Okay. Oh, the main character is actually Matt. That's interesting. Right now I'm getting the live chat set up. Oh, it's just already up and running. Cool. Okay. Very Japanese. Ghost. Oh, okay. So when he said, is this a nightmare, I thought it was because ghosts and shit weren't normal in his world. So when he's like, the demon tribe, I'm like, oh, well, I guess they are normal. Why does he think it's a nightmare? Just because shit is bad? Oh, that's... He said all that with 3 syllables. Matt said, note, there is an English dub. Matt said you have to wait a bit for it. Who else would he be talking to? The ghost or the demon tribe people? I heard that oh my. Your boy said you. Well, I guess he said your. Yep, there's that oh my again. He's saying your. Demon blood is a big thing in Constantine. Matt said, also note the English localization is definitely not equivalent to the Japanese spoken dialogue. He said, not even English voices fully match the English script. That seems odd. Is that for lip syncing reasons? Wait, do their mouths move? I haven't been paying attention. They do. Who's Langrisser? Even the evil guy's confused. These little chibi sprites look kind of ridiculous. Did he teleport away, or did she teleport him away? I can't tell what happened. How is this his domain? Is he just saying that he also does magic, or does he somehow have control over the world? I mean, of course, magic could be his control over the world. I don't know. It was just a weird thing to say. So he just summons more shit. Matt said the sword. What sword? The sword Homeboy has? Okay, so the evil guy teleported, says Matt. Who's the goddess of light? So she's gonna represent a god? So she can also summon things. I like Elwin's design. He looks cool. I think Dozer would like Leon. I don't personally care that much about him. Matt said, how many questions are you going to ask? As many as I have, Matt. Are they illusions? Dozer said, what the fuck, where's the Ben 10 game stream? I really do need to get more Ben 10 games. I have a whole bunch of old ones, but I don't have any for PS4. Matt said, Jet needs to stop playing bad games like Ben 10. That's your opinion, Matt. I need to stop playing bad games like these weird dragging games where you just move people and they fight. Dozer said, lol. Wait, it is a dream? What? So he was right when he was like, is this a nightmare? Oh, I can't drag people yet. Wait, you don't drag people? They just run at them. They just throw hands. I should have looked at those stat bars. So your soldiers have meter, and then your respective heroes have meter. Do the demons talk, or do they only growl? What? Didn't you just hit him a lot? What power? He didn't do anything magical, right? He just swung a sword. So far, he does seem like a nobody. Do I have the option to surrender? He just asked me. Does the game give you a choice? Matt said both. Both what? Wait. Can't Matthew just pick his own way? Like, why is he like, I'd rather trust them than trust you? Couldn't you just not fuck with either of them and just be like, oh, this is a dream? I don't have to do anything. You know what I mean? Because if the bad guy goes, if you stop fucking with me, I won't fuck with you. I don't think the good guys would be like, well, if you stop fucking with him, we'll fuck with you because they're good. Matthew could just right now be like, oh, I'm just neutral. I'm just going to do what I want to do. And he could just leave, right? No, like, no harm, no foul. Just wash his hands of the situation. He has no idea what's going on. I don't understand why he's picking sides. Seems weird. Yeah, like, I don't know. Matthew has no horse in this race right now. I don't know why he's deciding to pick a side. He doesn't understand the situation even like the tiniest bit. Matt said, given that they are supporting you, you are somewhat obligated to help. Bullshit, Matt. You could just leave and they wouldn't have to help you anymore. Cause you'd be gone. The bad guy straight up's like, you don't have to fight anybody if you just leave now and we won't fuck with you. And even if he was to renege on it, like to go like, oh, wait, so sometimes you have to tap and sometimes you don't have to tap to move them? You know what I don't understand? Even if the bad guy was to renege, couldn't you just still run away and those good guys try to protect you? Like, you know that you have a squad of people who will protect you even if the bad guy changes his mind. I would just fucking left. If Matt doesn't have any horse in this race, he can just leave. There are no issues with him leaving. Also, Matt, how does it feel to have a main character in a game that you like that has the same name as you? So, will I also need to tap a brick, or can I drag him to... Yeah, So if it's not directly in front of you, you have to tap a brick. And then the skills seem to be area of effect attacks that can target a specific square next to you. So here are some super moves. Matt said just because he doesn't understand what's going on doesn't mean you have the option to do nothing. He said the bad guy is strong though. Who's to say that the good guys aren't strong? Matt doesn't know. You know what I mean? I feel like Matt should just leave. So she's gonna do something now? Oh, she has Fireball. See? They were strong as fuck. I think Matthew could have left. Matthew could have dipped. Wouldn't have fucking mattered. I can never tell when they're done. It gives you a little quill when they're done talking. Okay, so he's gonna summon a dragon. Watch it be a little bitch dragon. Let's see. Matt said villain took 1 damage from Meteor. He's strong. But he lost his whole squad though, Matt. What? Why did L1 soldiers just stand there and get hit by fire? So when you attack, it's not always two-sided? It's not always a thing where both sides attack? Huh, it's like an AoE fireball. Your boy Matt is bleeding out of his eye. Matt said he summoned weak minions. Why'd he do that? Why summon weak minions? What was the point of that? The pain is real. Matt said the dragon was at range. And those other guys are melee fighters, so that's how this is gonna work. What? Matthew could have left. Evil guy would have left him alone. I feel like he was telling the truth. Matthew could have gone home, taken a nap, and he wouldn't be taking an L right now. Because right now he's taking an L. Matt said everyone is dying. Blood's everywhere. That's not what it looks like on the field. Magic Girl's little character doesn't have a scratch on her. She's also farther away. She's smart. Is she gonna go for that bardic inspiration? Generic magic animation. Oh, Matthew, that sounds like dying. Sounds like you're gonna die now. Is he waking up? Because it's a dream? Also, what's Matthew's real world like? Is the real world also medieval fantasy? Or is it going to clip and he's suddenly in the modern day and the medieval fantasy thing is only in his dreams? I think that would actually be really cool. It also would be interesting if all the characters that we just saw had like modern day parallels or whatever. This character design is interesting. That seems hella impractical, whatever this shoulder cape pad thing is. Damn, look at that weird halo thing. I imagine as a god she could kind of wear whatever she wanted, so this is really ridiculous. Ooh, you have to pass a quiz. Matt said this takes place directly after Langrisser 5, apparently. So it's called Langrisser, but it's really Langrisser 6. Also, Matt, are you bleh, I got tongue-tied. Are you ever going to ask me to play the Kingdom Hearts mobile game that takes place in the continuity of Kingdom Hearts 3, that you can make your own custom character? I said it recommended it to me when I got Langrisser, and I was like, oh, I wonder if Matt's gonna ask for that. I would be more likely to play that because it's free. Matt said it's 100% medieval. Huh, that's kind of disappointing. Cool, hit me up with those questions. Better be English translated like everything else. If the enemy got me during the preparation phase? So if the enemy tried to raid me while I was gathering supplies, I wouldn't really have the supplies in order to ensure for a solid defense and counterattack necessarily. I'd probably retreat. Matt said, you know, I never did think about it. And he said, this is free. I was saying I'm more likely to play the free Kingdom Hearts mobile game than to, like, buy Kingdom Hearts 3 or buy the big Kingdom Hearts collection. I understand that this game didn't cost me any money, Matt. The most important factor when creating an unbeatable team? One of your answer choices better be that an unbeatable team is like a unreal goal. So, overwhelming strength, strategic versatility, or excellent mobility. Strategic versatility is about being able to adapt. Excuse me. Where do the gods live? Isn't that just entirely a belief-based question? Where the fuck are we now? Aren't you a god? What's all that blue shit in the background? Where are we? So you either say they do not exist to a god's face. As you're talking to a god, go, you don't exist. In the heavens above, which I guess would imply that you guys were currently in heaven, weird blue clock looking magic symbol ass heaven, or you say to a god's face that you yourself are a god. Matt said, side note, the mobile Kingdom Hearts occurs before basically every game in the series. There's a new one. It's called Kingdom Hearts Union Cross X. No, sorry. Kingdom Hearts Union X Cross, which I guess is technically Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, if you think about it in a different way. But in its description, it claims that it takes place in the world of Kingdom Hearts 3. So I read the description, because I saw it pop up, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll look at it. I'm going to tell her I am God. I've received your answer. What is the meaning of life? She's like, you're God, bet. Answer these deep philosophical questions. Okay, I got you. So the meaning of life is to get what my heart desires, revenge, or to protect the things that you care about. Matt said, lies. Lies. You can read the description for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross yourself. So, it's either to get what you desire, to get revenge, which doesn't make sense. Revenge for what? What would you get revenge? Like, you would tell a baby, like, the whole point of living is to get revenge. Yeah, I don't understand the point of that. Or to protect the things that you care about. Wouldn't protecting the things that you care about be a part of getting what you desire? Because part of getting what you desire is, like, keeping that. Like, keeping what you desire. I think it's to get what you desire. It's like to have a goal, achieve that goal, and maintain it. It's kind of the first one and the third one together. I'm gonna go with the first one. To get what you want. What makes a hero? That's an interesting question. Let's go. I like this quiz. Is the whole game like this? Matt said, are we hanging out tomorrow? Yes, Matt, we're hanging out tomorrow. I haven't finished writing up my D&D character. I'm thinking about different ideas for the character and possibly a different character entirely. We'll see what happens. I'm planning on doing some writing tonight. Matt said also protection and seeking are two different premises. Well, one implies that you kind of already have what you want and you're trying to keep it safe, and the other is that you're trying to like get what you want. But I feel like desires is really loose. Like after you get what you desire, right? Couldn't your desire change to protecting what you want? But wouldn't that still be your desire? So wouldn't you still be going to like do your desire? I think the first one's a better umbrella. Matt said you can protect without seeking base desires, and you can destroy to seek desires. But even if you destroy, would you really destroy what you care about? Because what you really care about is probably what you desire, right? And you can protect without seeking. What if your desire is to protect? You know what I mean? Like, to me, that can go hand in hand. So, the thing about being a hero, is it an unyielding spirit, leadership, or courage? What exactly is an unyielding spirit? So, unyielding, not giving way to pressure, so it's like a never giving up kind of thing. And then what's courage? The ability to do something that frightens one. So to do something that would scare you. So the first one's never giving up. The second one is being a good leader. And the third one is to do something that would normally like scare you. I would say never giving up is like the best trait of a hero. Even when you're down in chapter 4, going against an opponent, you gotta like keep trying, never give up, and persevere. So number 1. I like that the goddess just says, I see. Then Matt said, you are awful to talk to sometimes. What does love mean? These are some deep-ass questions. Is this are they going to try to sell me something after this? So what does love mean to you? So charity, no, the definition of charity that Google gives you by default is like the wrong one. The voluntary giving of help, typically in the form of money to those in need. So that's kind of love in like a really different way. Acceptance. The action of consenting to receive or undertake something offered. The action or process of being received as adequate or suitable, typically admitted to a group. Agreement with a belief and an idea, opinion, or explanation. Willingness to tolerate a difficult or unpleasant situation. I kind of feel like love is more of an acceptance thing when you think of love in like a very general fashion. Helping others, I feel like you can help people and not really give a fuck about them. I kind of feel like the acceptance part, just accepting people for who they are, is probably more of where I think of like love. Matt said, Jet, how do you not know what unyielding or courage mean? I'm trying to refresh myself. Make sure that I understand the words as they're being presented. Nothing wrong with looking back at definitions. Matt said, Jet, why do you not know what these words mean? I gotta keep myself refreshed, Matt. I go with acceptance. I've received your answer. I wish she had more things to say about your choices, or if, depending on what choices you've made, she said different shit. I feel like that'd be interesting. What is truly worth fighting for? Glory, home, or loved ones? Glory. Gonna Google that. High renown or honor won by notable achievements, magnificence or great beauty. Your home, which is just kind of where you live. And I mean, to be honest, your home is kind of like wherever you want to be. Or your loved ones. I'm gonna say your loved ones. I kind of don't give a fuck about the glory thing. And I think a home is something that you can just get a new home. I mean, it sucks to lose your home, but it's not like the end of the world. If you lose your loved ones, I think that's like actually shitty. You can't just get those back. There you go. So these are your results. So it's a quiz that determines like your class? That's interesting. So, my final class. Hero. Righteous hero with unparalleled courage. Master ninja. As elusive as a shadow. Matt, this is a game that has a main character named Matt and a class named Shadow? What? What, Matt, do you love this game? I feel like it has a lot of stuff that you like in it. Matt said these questions are a survey to see what second final class Matthew will have access to. So do you start as a hero, but then you'll eventually become Shadow? Let's see, Matt said hero is always there, the other isn't. So based on my answers, I got Master Ninja is what I'll eventually become. Why did my answers lead to being a ninja? I'm not entirely sure. I wish that she said more stuff as you went to like give you hints at where you're gonna end up. Because I don't know why these led to ninja. Matt said, I find it hilarious that your choices led to I find it hilarious that your choices led to assassin. I don't know. I guess that's just the path that this leads. That you just kill people. I guess it makes sense, because you would be going after what you desire. I don't know. We'll just keep moving. Why is she happy that I'm like an assassin? She's like the goddess of love. Shouldn't she not fuck with that? Yeah, she pretty much just said, I hope you have a unyielding spirit, more or less. I like that little quiz, Matt. I think that was pretty cool. I think the weird drag strategy combat, I'm not a huge fan of. I'm sorry. Am I always fucking Matthew? Can I really not change my name? Matt said, there are good assassins in the world. That's an interesting opinion. Let's see. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I feel like soldiers are good assassins. I mean, it's such a, like, subjective perspective-based thing. Because I'm sure people from, like, who have different ideologies would see soldiers from another country as, like, a negative thing. So, yeah, that's a very subjective thing, the idea of whether or not an assassin is good or bad. But good and bad are subjective things in their own right anyways. So, I don't know. I think assassins are normally considered negative in, like, most contexts. Matt said you can have a different name. It doesn't affect character names. Cool, so I don't have to be Matthew the whole time. I didn't hear the rooster crowing. He legitimately wakes up off of animals, like from animal cries. Who the fuck is this? She hasn't been in the game the whole time. Why is that? Who says that? My first official day of an adult? Why didn't she say like her 18th birthday or whatever? Don't they have like a name for a ceremony? Her bar mitzvah, whatever the fuck. Quinceañera. Matt said you always have Matthew. Wait. So, his name's always Matthew? Or, wait, is Matthew not who you are? Who are you in the game? Your player name can be what you want. So you can have any player name what you want, but the main character is always Matthew, but you're not the main character? That's kind of odd. Matt said neither has Grinier, talking about the blonde guy. Understood. I just kind of felt like she came out of nowhere. Why is she a village guard? She's sorry. I mean, I don't know why Matthew's a village guard either. Neither of them are like reporting for duty. I'm happy to be of service. The village guard is great. Matthew's like, oh shit, I overslept. And then she's like, oh, this is a drag. Why am I like? Neither of them seem like people who have been like, I've been preparing to be a village guard my whole life and I'm really excited. They're both like complaining about shit or just like misstepping. This is like a really bad first day, I think, for either of them. Matt said, are you sexist, Jet? No, I just explained why I feel like neither of them really feel like they should be guards. And Matt's proving my point. He said it's not the same as being drafted, but is this tradition still relevant? So even Matt's like, you know, why am I doing this? And they gave off that impression by the way that they were talking. Like, neither of them seem like they want to be guards. But now Matt's also made sense of why they are guards. It's like a tradition thing. It's something that they, like, have to do. That's what I thought. Because neither of them were like, yeah, village guard. He was like, oh, I overslept, which I feel like is something that he would have been, I guess, a little more apologetic about and a little more worried about if he was, like, really hype about being a guard. And then she just straight up was like, oh, why do I have to do this? Which is definitely, well, why are you a guard then? See, neither of them fuck with it. Neither of them want to be guards. So that context clues Matt. Also, Matt, shame for assuming I'm sexist. Matt said, Matthew asking all your questions sounds like you have a connection to this guy. Yeah, see, even Greeny Ears like, I'm tired of you guys' shit. You're guards, that's just what tradition is, you gotta deal with it. I agree with Matthew. It's kind of bullshit that they have to do something that they don't necessarily want to do. Because it just sounds like they'll be bad at it. You know, you guys have to be guards whether you want to or not. I think that's just a nice way to end up with shitty guards. Matt, what have I ever done to lean into the idea of me being sexist? For shame. Wait, so everyone has niggas with them? Like, it's not like we're all just fighting and we're like 3 people. We each have at least 2 other underlings. How is it our first day on guard and we all have underlings? What? Are they gonna show us the soldiers? His face is very surprised. Oh, it's the evil guy from the dream. Oh, he considers himself a god as well. Matt said, don't question why Almeida is a guard then. What? I made clear why I question, because she doesn't seem like she wants to be one. She made it very clear that she was like, why do I have to do this? So it makes sense to question why she's a guard if she clearly doesn't want to be a guard, Matt. For shame. I also question why Matt was a guard. Because if it doesn't seem like you want to do it, then why do it? Apparently the answer is tradition. Why does he think she's a desecrator of God? Just because she's like a threat to him? I also think it's interesting that both my character and his character consider themselves gods. I hope that becomes like a plot point. Wait, that's supposed to be him? I don't know. I kind of like his chibi version more than his anime version. Her father's the village chief, so she's the princess not princess. This is a weird tradition. Why does she have to do it if she's the princess? That's like straight up putting a member of royalty directly into harm's way for tradition. Matt says he doesn't consider himself God. So, he wasn't talking about himself when he said that? Oh! Oh! It's... So the prince is the one who... I mean, they are both blonde, I guess, but that's still a dumb tradition. Why would you put the prince directly in harm's way as a part of your tradition? Unless he, like, chose to do that. He seems to actually want to be a guard. That makes a little bit more sense. Matt said, I'm pretty certain it's Grinnier's dad. You're right. That's so weird. Then Matt said, yeah, there we go. I like that Matt went in the back. Why does he keep looking at you? Maybe because you're surrounded by guards with weapons and it seems like you're encroaching upon him. You know, maybe he thinks that you're a threat because you have weapons and armored men. Matt said, this is a village, not a castle. So? Is he a vizier? Is he like speaking for a god? Why is... And is she the sorcerer? She doesn't look like the bitch from the dream. I don't understand. Ooh, they're trying to flank you. Ooh. All sides. She has an interesting hairpiece. I don't know what that is. Unless that's like an antler. And then Matt said, nobody is royalty. Sorry, son of the village chief. Not prince. Then Matt said Almeida is the sorceress, though. She doesn't claim to be. We're just supposed to run away? They kind of have us on most sides. I would say all sides, but they can kind of diagonally leave. Though I imagine they get cut off. Matthew, just run. You're in the back. Get the fuck out. Defeat all enemies? That's not what he said at all. What happened to the niggas who were behind us? I'm pretty sure there were bad guys behind us. Yeah, from the dream. Gambino? Like the rapper? What? What is this? What is happening? So he's more like an initiate than a vizier. Okay, so it's a similar thing to the dream, but this is a very different circumstance. In the dream, Matthew had no stakes on the line. It was literally like, he either will get attacked by this evil nigga, or he cannot get attacked by the evil nigga and leave. This time around, Almeida's life on the... Like, it's another person's life is at risk. So, I feel like it makes sense for Matthew in this situation to not yield, because Almeida will be in direct danger. However, under different circumstances, like the ones in the dream, it would make more sense for Matthew to not fuck with the offer. So doshita means why. I didn't expect him to call her stupid. That's a good way to get your ass kicked, Grenier. Calling people gods. Blind and deaf and dumb. I feel like that would only piss someone off. Matthew's doing the right thing. I mean, kinda. They don't really have the choice to retreat because they're kind of the guard. What? Why does she say she's not a sorceress, but she's clearly magic-based? Also, we hit 2 p.m., so I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. Peace. Hope you all have a wonderful time. Make sure to stay tuned. Tonight at midnight, we're going to have a vlog where I go over my day. And tomorrow, I'm going to post another fan poll video where you guys can vote in the comment section for what you would like to watch on the channel. So, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and have a wonderful day. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. Peace.